Hey everyone, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel, your home for crypto news and interviews. Guys, if you are a Cardano ADA holder, I have some very bullish news for you. Cardano has partnered with the Dish Network as well as Boost Mobile. This is a massive real-world partnership. I want to talk about what that could do to the price and what's upcoming. In addition, you guys know I'm very bullish on Chainlink. Well, Cardano has partnered with Chainlink, and I want to share the details there. And I will be interviewing someone from the Cardano IOHK Foundation very soon. So we're going to talk about all these big updates and more. In addition, I want to talk about El Salvador and the Chivo wallet and the massive amount of adoption it has gotten there in El Salvador, with citizens using it as a wallet for Bitcoin. It's adoption news, guys, so I want to give you the details there. And Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse follows up with some tweets about his interviews. Well, I should say his interview that happened yesterday with Fox Business regarding the SEC, crypto regulations, and more. We're going to break it all down. Before we do, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite cryptocurrencies and you don't have to pay high fees. OKCoin charges low fees. You can also stake your crypto and keep 100% of the rewards. You don't have to pay any fees, and it is the only exchange in the world that you can buy Miami coins. So be sure to sign up, link in the description. So from a price standpoint, guys, not much happening. Bitcoin right now at 42,539. Obviously, we had the China FUD that drove the prices down. But as we've been talking about, we're in that position where we're going to build some support levels and then work our way up. You know, if we look at the daily chart here, we see some red candles forming. That's okay. You know, maybe it'll go into next week, but this is where patience is important, and you need to zoom out and have a macro level view. And speaking of macro level, here are some macro level data and charts. So investing is a game of probability, tweeted tech dev, who shared some great charts. When history has proven prophetic for the first 3 quarters, I think it's wise to bet on the fourth, hashtag Bitcoin. So looking at the 2013 bull market cycle compared to the 2021 bull market cycle, which we're in now, we see very similar patterns. And as we've been talking about, we will double peak as we did in 2013. So we had one peak earlier this year, then we had a big correction, which is very much emulating what happened in 2013. Then we're going to have another run up and hit a blow off top. So new all-time highs coming. And I think Bitcoin could hit 6 figures. And it's remember, I hold more than Bitcoin. Here's a snapshot of my portfolio. XRP is my number 1, Bitcoin my number 2, Ethereum my number 3, Litecoin my number 4, VeChain my number 5 here, and so on and so forth. So I show you this just to give you an example. I'm using Bitcoin as the measuring stick because Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats. So we see here similar pattern forming, and I think we're going to hit the 6 figures, and then we'll go into a blow off top, and then obviously into a bear market. Here's another example. We have the luxury of investing in the most cyclical asset ever to exist, yet some investors seem to think the higher probability bet is against that cycle. I find that very interesting, hashtag Bitcoin. So showing the macro level charts, which I've shown you guys for years, and what I personally use to get an idea of how things are playing out, what segment of the market cycle are we in? Obviously, we're in a bull market still, and we will once again hit that blow off top. But you can see similar patterns playing out, guys, going back to 2011, 2013, 2017. And I got into the market in 2016. So I went through the 2017 bull market cycle and then into the bear market. So I started studying the graphs and the charts and understanding what's happening. And you may say, well, how is this, those of you who are new, how is this possible? How is it so cyclical? Well, it's because of the halving cycle. Bitcoin has a 4-year halving cycle. The supply gets cut in half, and we've been seeing Bitcoin getting more adoption. There's more demand for it. So you have supply and demand economics playing out, and higher prices following that. So here's another one. Bitcoin's second leg has always been 5 degrees steeper than the first. So this is showing a potential price of near 200,000, guys, into what looks to be like January 2022. So this is what I talked about before. We could see a lengthening cycle. Now, is that a guarantee? No, It could top off at December like it did in 2017, or it could go into January. We'll just have to wait and see. Either way, I just want high prices like many of you, because I'm here to make money. Make no mistake about it. And I have plans. Like I've said, you guys have a plan, know what price points you're cashing out on, know what crypto you're holding long-term, you're staking, you're lending on BlockFi or something like that, or Celsius, whatever it is, and you're earning interest. So be sure to check out my Cash App video, link in the description. Here's another macro level chart from Ecoinometrics. Bitcoin and Ethereum growth trajectories as of September 25th, 2021. Since the third Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin is up 5x, topped at 29.5x the last cycle. ETH is up 15.8x, topped at 120x the last cycle. So we're seeing just significant returns. And once again, this cycle, we're expecting higher prices and for higher degrees of multiples here with the new trajectory, of course. Check this out. President Nayib Bukele of El Salvador tweeted, 2.1 million Salvadorians are actively using the Chivo wallet, not downloads. Chivo is not a bank, but in less than 3 weeks, it now has more users than any bank in El Salvador and is moving fast to have more users that all banks in El Salvador combine. Wow. He said, this is wild. Hashtag Bitcoin. Guys, whether you love or hate Bitcoin, once again, it moves the market and it is the brand, the gateway into the crypto market. That's why, I have Bitcoin, but it's not my number one. And I believe in other projects, obviously, right? Clearly, you guys know, like I'm going to talk about Cardano today. So it's amazing to see this, and it usually starts at Bitcoin, then altcoins will follow. So this is very bullish. All right, let's get to the Cardano news, guys. Cardano announces partnership with Dish. So many of you may recognize the brand Dish Network. I remember my parents having a subscription to Dish. We had the satellite dish on the top of our house and watching, obviously the premium channels and things like that when growing up. So very familiar with this brand. So this is a big real world partnership. Now, something for those of you who've been listening to me for years, one of the things I had criticized Cardano about for years ago, where were the real world partnerships? Well, I got to shut up now because here it is, guys. And I think this is just a start. So Charles Hoskinson has just announced in his keynote speech that Cardano will partner with Fortune 250 company Dish. Input Output announcing a landmark partnership with Dish, bringing the world of global telecoms and the blockchain space together. It's the first collaboration of its kind, unlocking significant value of Dish's customers while growing adoption for Cardano. Cardano partners with Dish Network Corporation, Boost Mobile, to supply 8M digital identities, DID, on phones, satellites. It looks like company has already been speculated as a possible acquisition of Amazon due to its 5G growth strategy. Wow. Imagine if Amazon was to go through with that acquisition. This is big, guys. And here's the tweet from Charles. He says, here's the Dish/Boost announcement. And he provides a video to his keynote. This is pretty bullish, my friends. So if you hold Cardano, oh my goodness, we saw Cardano pump to near $3. Obviously, I think it hit $3. And, we still have another bull market cycle to go, my friends. So I personally, like I've said before, we could see maybe between an $8 to $10 Cardano, especially when you have news like this. And I'm sure they're going to announce more. And I will be interviewing very soon Roman Pellerin, who's the CTO at Input Output, or IOHK, and obviously they work on Cardano, right, guys? So I'm going to talk to him about all of this, what their plans are. You don't want to miss this interview, my friend. So make sure you got that subscribe button hit and the notification enabled. And, I'm trying to bring you guys these interviews so you hear directly from the horse's mouth. It's not secondhand information. You're hearing from these people who are building. So I personally bought the dip. I bought more Cardano. I bought more Bitcoin, some XRP, some Ethereum. I'm loading up. This is not financial investment advice. You do what's important to you, you after you do your own research is what I'm trying to say. Do your own research, make sure you invest wisely. I don't put my life savings in Bitcoin. I have my life savings set aside. This is play money that if I lose it, will I be disappointed? Of course I'll be disappointed. Will I be completely depressed and sad? No, because I can pay my bills. I still got my savings set aside, right? So that's how you got to look at it. That's how you got to play the game, guys. And even if you're putting $100 a month, right? Even if at minimum, that is still something, because this market still has ways to go. Even after this bull market cycle, I will be buying the dips in the bear market. And it's already paid off for me when I bought the dips after 2017. Right now, my portfolio is up. If I cashed out some, I would be up, guys. And obviously, I can't share numbers, but trust me when I tell you, it would be really nice. And I'm looking, obviously, for more higher returns and gains. So I'm waiting for the next bull run leg up. So I'll be cashing out some Cardano at $8 to $10. Definitely, for sure. Now, Chainlink. You guys know I have Chainlink in my portfolio. Some of you sometimes get annoyed when I talk about that I swung traded last year and made a lot of money off of it, and I did, and it worked out well. Well, check this out. Chainlink posted the following: through a strategic collaboration between Chainlink Labs and Input Output HK, Chainlink price feeds are being natively integrated into the Cardano blockchain to enable Cardano developers to build a variety, listen to this, of DeFi applications powered by secure oracles. Bullish for both. Oh my goodness. The fact that Cardano devs are going to use this technology once again to enable DeFi applications. So more building on Cardano, more adoption, more options like Ethereum has. So Cardano looks like they're ready to hit the ground running with after all the upgrades they've done. And once again, I'm going to be talking to Romain, their CTO at Input Output soon. So we're going to talk about all this. And Chainlink getting adoption. And you guys may have seen my tweet to Zeus Capital, those people who are trying to short Chainlink the whole time. Rest in peace, Zeus Capital. And here's obviously, just an article talking about this in detail. Let me see if I can call out some stuff here. At the heart of the potential of DeFi and RealFi is the use of blockchain-based peer-to-peer technology to build reliable, transparent financial products using oracles and smart contracts. During today's Cardano Summit, we announced an exciting new strategic collaboration with Chainlink Labs that will help developers build smart contracts for Cardano DeFi applications. Access to real-world databases will be supplied through Chainlink's decentralized Oracle networks, which provide tamper-proof, high-quality external data to blockchains, enabling smart contracts to execute around data sets such as election results, sports stats, and cryptocurrency rates. Another example that might be quite useful is in the provision of weather data. Chainlink Labs works with several fintech startups that are trying to enable paramedic insurance in sub-Saharan Africa. Secure, verifiable, and robust weather data is key input required for such paramedic insurance contracts. Guys, look at these real world applications. And this is what you want to see when you invest in a project, right? That these features and these solutions that they offer can be applied in the real world, because at the end of the day, speculation will only take you so far. At the end of the week, there has to be adoption. This is why I've been buying up Chainlink as well. It dropped to 20 something bucks, 30 bucks. I am buying up, and I'm expecting over $100 Chainlink, and it could go higher, because if you follow Chainlink on Twitter, guys, I kid you not, like every day they are announcing they're working with this company. This company is using their price feed data, blah, 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 their oracles. It's amazing. So I'm a big believer in Chainlink. I'm definitely more sold on Cardano now. And I'm being transparent because you guys have, those of you who've been with me for years, I've criticized Cardano. And look, I should have bought more because I would have made more money in the run up that it had. And clearly it's getting mass adoption, but I believe it still has more to go because it's now building out core features. Obviously, enable smart contracts, DeFi is coming, great partnerships happening. So I'm loading up on more Cardano. Even if it's, dude, even if I just put $50 a week, right, which is like nothing. Sometimes I eat out and spend more than that, right? I'm just loading up. And once again, this is not financial or investment advice. I'm not telling you to go put your money into this. You do your own research. You have to obviously understand your own risk level. I'm operating according to my own risk level. So just heads up on that. All right. Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, he went on Fox Business yesterday. I shared a clip. And here's what he had to say in follow-up. He said, thanks, Liz Klayman and Charles Gasparino, for having me on the show. As I said, American innovation is on the line because of the SEC's refusal to provide a clear framework for crypto. He followed up by saying, instead of working with the industry, the SEC is using their meetings with companies as lead generation for their enforcement actions. Once the dust settles, it'll be clear that Ripple's on the right side of the law and the right side of history. Wow, the gloves are coming off, guys. Like I said in yesterday's video, there's talks now of the conflicts of interest that Jay Clayton and William Hinman had. And we haven't seen that before, both from the media, but also from Brad. And I think, once again, gloves coming off, and I love it. And remember, guys, I don't care if you hate Ripple. I don't care if you hate XRP. I don't care if you don't hold XRP. That's not the point. The point is Gensler and his bullshit and his cronies, when they're done with Ripple, as you can see, they're going to go after exchanges. They're going after Cardano, Chainlink. They're going to go down the list. They're operating like the mafia. They're going to shake down people. And I exclude Hester Peirce and Elad Roisman from that. It's Gensler and the other folks, right? And we see he wants more power. So we need Ripple to win this, guys, and then let the free market play out, right? If Ripple has, being devil's advocate, Ripple has such a great product and XRP is so great, it will get the adoption. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That is the free market, right? That is why you don't pick winners or losers. You let the market decide. If someone has a great product, a more efficient product, or whatever it may be, then it should be adopted, right? It will generally, the consensus, the history has shown it gets adoption. But the SEC is playing games here, and we know it's a lot of corruption under the table stuff with Jay Clayton and William Hinman. So, guys, what do you think about this Cardano news? Do you agree with me about, potentially we could see an $8 to $10 Cardano or ADA price, I should say, at the peak of the bull run? I think it's possible. Obviously we're speculating; it's not guaranteed. But given the partnerships, given the another bull run leg that we have left, I think it's possible, guys. So, just have a plan, know what you're doing. And like I said, I'm personally buying the dip. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.